Gonna build a mountain from a little hill.
Hey guys, thank you so much for tuning into my channel. My name is The Lay Designer and we are back with another speed build video. I am so sorry that I couldn't stream yesterday. I really was feeling so nausea and light in my head and it didn't want to go away whatever I did. So I'm very sorry for that, but I've managed to take the idea I posted on my community wall and to build a habitat for the Formosan Black Bear. They are so cute. I know some of you also said for the ring-tailed lemur, but I had a lot of boxing issues with them, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna play it safe. And it actually really looks nice for the Formosan Black Bear, so I really hope you guys will enjoy this build. I did had a lot of crashes this morning. I don't know if there was an update or anything like that, so it was quite a struggle to get this done. I also managed to do one other recording, which I will be uploading this week, but both of them are more of simple builds just to test things out, but definitely for inspiration. I really love it, and especially this build I am definitely going to do again with a lot more detailing than I am doing right now. The terrain tool was a bit of a hard thing to do. Like in the picture I showed you guys, I think it was from Copenhagen Zoo if I remember correctly, and it would be a giant panda habitat, and they have like some kind of white roof edge. I don't really know how to call it. I will repost the post. I removed it because I didn't want people to be confused that I would still be streaming, so I did remove the post of my community wall because I know that sometimes the post and the time it's posted might be a little bit confusing, so if you're wondering why I deleted it, but I will repost it so you guys can see what this is inspired of if you haven't seen it yet. And we're definitely going back to this after launch, and I'm definitely going to try it more in the way that you see on the picture. But I really have to say I really love how this turned out. I was building in this park. This was actually like my breathing park for just getting conservation credits. And I didn't realize that I didn't do any research in this park, so I had to deal with the fencing you get from the beginning when you start a franchise park. So yeah, that was the only issue. Like normally I would do the glass, of course, one-sided glass if you have done your research for that. So I was really struggling a little bit, like, yeah, well, it's for the idea. I love the idea. We could maybe even add a waterfall again in the future when we go to redo this during launch, but I'm just really happy with how it turned out, and the Formosan Black Bear is really good in climbing and using the steeper areas in the terrain, so it was really a lot of fun. And I was a little bit afraid that they would climb out of the habitat because of the chain fences, but they didn't do that, so I was really happy with that. I didn't play too long, of course, so maybe that would happen in a later stage, but so far the traversable areas were all good and I had no warnings or whatsoever. So yeah, I'm really happy how this turned out. I hope you guys will like it too. Also, because you have like the round fencing going above, I was not really sure how I could connect these glass walls, and in the end I was like, yeah, well, I'm just gonna try to see if this works just without connecting it. And I have no idea yet if the bears would walk above it, then if it would give some kind of sign. I guess not, but maybe like animals escaped or anything like that. But it looks like it all works perfectly well. So I'm really happy with that. So you can just add another area in a different level and then just add another barrier without connecting it. And it really seemed to work. I'm really surprised it does. And I'm really happy that we can also do these kind of things in the future more when the game will launch. I also had a lot of issues with connecting the path. I have no idea what that was. I had to really do some weird things, but that's not for the idea. The idea is definitely just the habitat. I didn't do that much except for placing down some rocks underneath the viewing areas. I just put down a lot of rocks to give you an idea of what you can do with like the caves and stuff. Oh boy, I have so many ideas to really do this in a lot of detail, but it's the end of beta. I just don't have time to make it perfect. And Rockwork is a lot of copy pasting because it's just gonna take too much time if you want to put down one rock after the other rock. But oh boy, I really love how this turned out, even though it's not too much detailed. I think you guys really get the idea of what I am approaching. And I basically took these bears from my Let's Play series. So yeah, that will kick off this week. I have a lot of videos. I have almost enough to give you guys some daily content. It's mainly focused on gameplay. We don't do that much creative stuff. I did try to make it as nice as possible for the time I had, but I tried to record it during these 2 weeks of beta and I had a lot of fun. I really had a lot of fun. I was laughing so hard at some point. I was absolutely having a blast. So I really hope you guys will enjoy that, even though it's not really creative mode, but just gameplay mode. And if you're just interested in creative builds, then it's all fine too. We're gonna do a lot of gameplay and creative mode after launch. I'm really excited for that. I'm really looking forward to that. So the launch of the game just can't get quick enough for me. I just have no idea, except for like editing my videos, how to fill my time the next month, because I just really want to play Planet Zoo and nothing else anymore. But yeah, I'm really curious how you guys feel about that and what other game you will try to kill your time with or playing this next coming month. Let me know, because then maybe I'll get some ideas of things we could definitely play. I'm still waiting for Beyond Blue to launch. There's still no date announced. So yeah, I really hope that it will come somewhere in the next weeks. And also, yeah, well, we're gonna have to wait and see. It will be launching somewhere this year, so I really hope it won't be together with the launch of Planet Zoo, because then I will definitely choose Planet Zoo first, and then later I will start playing Beyond Blue, of course. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, there's a video, I think the screenshot has a whale in it. It's an absolutely beautiful ocean adventure game, and I really, it's not really that much adventure, but really just exploring the ocean, and it's a collaboration with the BBC, which are also well known from the Blue Planet series. So yeah, it totally fits our animal vibe we have going on, so I'm really excited for that. And they have dolphins and orcas are my favorite animals, so definitely I'm really excited for that game. So hopefully you guys would like that too if we start playing that. But yeah, I just really have no idea when that is going to happen. What I also really like, by the way, of the Black Bear is that they really like a lot of bushes and trees and stuff. It actually turned out that I think it was still in green. Everything I put down, they were just really happy with everything. And I'm also really happy that I managed to get a baby and then move it to here, because they're just so cute. I really love the baby black bears. They're absolutely adorable. The only thing that didn't really work out well, but that's something we definitely will do after launch, is that they don't really have enough shelter. Definitely make it a little bit bigger still, so you can have some kind of shelter, or maybe some kind of area on the right side or the left side to create some kind of cave or anything like that underneath the ground, and then have one-sided glass and the people can look into that when they are sleeping. I'm gonna leave you guys to it with the speed build for just a minute or so, and I might say some things double in my walkthrough, because normally I record the speed build first and then the walkthrough, because the beta is ending and I really wanted to make sure I had all my recordings. I did do the walkthrough first, so yeah, it might be a little bit awkward, but hopefully you guys will still enjoy. At least know that I tried to do as much as possible for you guys. During the time I still had access to the beta, we still have one more Beard's Tapir speed build coming up, so really hope you guys are excited for that. I love those animals, they're absolutely adorable. So yeah, I see you guys in a minute. Okay, so let me show you guys around for a bit. I didn't have too much time. I did my best in the few hours I got left for the beta. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the idea. I'm definitely going to redo this again after launch to make this way more pretty, but I think you definitely are able to see what I wanted to do here. I let it snow for just a bit to see how everything would look. That's why the game is still on pause, because I really don't want more snow to melt. And obviously, like this, I would definitely do with a lot of rocks, but once you put down 1 or 2 rocks, you have to do everything. I just don't have time for that. But it definitely looks really nice so far. I will play the game in just a bit, but I just wanted to show you guys how it is looking with the snow. It's absolutely beautiful. Now play the game, because those Formosan Black Bears are swimming right over here. I love to see it. And for this habitat, I did use the Taiga rocks and a lot of green. They're really happy with green. They're very good climbing on steep areas like this terrain, so that's all no issue for them. And over here we have like the underground viewing area. As you can see, I just copy pasted a lot of the rocks just to fill it up, to give you guys an idea of how you can do this. I actually didn't notice that when I was building this, that I'm in a different park, which I didn't do any research with. So I would definitely make this one-sided glass and probably a different fence, maybe the concrete one, or just glass only, like I did during the speed build for a bit. But yeah, it's definitely something really awesome. And I just had to hide away the path right over here. I didn't do anything of decoration in the back. I'm sorry, that was a bit weird. But I think this is a very nice idea to have this leading to some kind of cave. I would probably also give them some kind of underground area, maybe on the left side or the right side. This is right, this is left. But something underground where they can like lay down and sleep, because I don't really have like a shelter area. But the idea is absolutely amazing. I love this idea of like a lowered area where they can just walk around. And I was actually really curious if this would work out, because this is like their fence for their habitat. And I was like, how am I going to put a habitat fence right over here without them like making alarms or anything like that they left the habitat once they walk here? So I don't know if they would do that once they walk up here, but in the end they're still in their habitat. But I'm curious if it really works this easy as it does right now. Over here I would definitely use some different fencing, but as I said, I didn't do research, so I just put down these guys so that people can still look down to the bears. I really love it. I really love how this turned out, even though I didn't have too much time. The rockwork is a lot of copy pasting, but you really don't notice that much. So I think this is a very nice idea, at least for me, for inspiration of what you can do after launch with your habitats. I really like the idea. We can see it right now. We can see the Formosan Black Bear walk over here and see if there will be like an alarm. Are people actually going down here? There are people walking here. I think there are. That's super cool. But yeah, you can do a lot of decoration and stuff and make it really nice and pretty, which we're definitely going to do after launch. But I just really like the fact that they're able to walk everywhere again. It works all so nice. I did hide away the coolers, of course, and to get some snow. I would like to purify it just a little bit, but no time. It's the last day of beta. I just don't have that much time. I just can't do it. I wish I could. I'm gonna miss the game so much. Are you gonna play with that? Oh, that guy is so cute. The babies are so cute. I actually got these for my Let's Play series, so we don't have to miss out too much of Planet Zoo, because I have recorded a bunch of Let's Play episodes, so hopefully you guys will enjoy. It's mostly focused on gameplay, so not really the creative mode, so please bear with me. Like, oh, you make ugly habitats. Yeah, I know. I'm really trying to play the game and just have fun with the gameplay, having a lot of babies and stuff, make sure no animals die and those kind of things. So yeah, I'm really excited for that. I really hope you guys will like that. And as soon as the game will launch, we're going to do a gameplay versus speed build series, and we're gonna open our new franchise in a new biomes because I'm absolutely excited for that. And then we're just going to have a lot of fun with the game at launch. So hopefully you guys will enjoy my gameplay series, and if not, it's totally fine, but make sure to come back after launch because then we're gonna do some really crazy pretty things. So I'm really excited for that. Please make sure to subscribe, of course, if you already haven't, and leave a like at the video if you enjoyed this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye guys.